All right, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another video on our channel. Today, we're going to focusing on these particular bracelets that I've experienced and enjoyed for the last 2 months. And I think I've got some really interesting point that I want to make, especially about this particular version that the watch is matching up beautifully with the Seiko 5 reissue SRPK17. First of all, the bracelets, the name of the bracelets is Komfit. So Komfit bracelet was provided by Forstner. Now, Forstner is the company that goes all the way back to 1920s. And so they've not only been in the game for that long, but also they've been in a position to innovate and pioneer some of the most iconic bracelets actually being recognized ever on a watch, such as the Komfit bracelets. This bracelet was actually the only bracelet that are sanctioned by NASA on their space missions. It was worn by astronauts throughout the Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo programs, and even made to the surface of the moon. So this is actually the reissue of that Komfit bracelet. I'm going to try to link the link for this particular bracelet down in the comment section below. So please feel free to check that out. Now, in my experiences with the brand, and of course looking at on the social media, on YouTube, Forstner is a brand that associate highly on a regular basis and very well received by the premium watch hobbyists and the collectors. So if you go onto the Forstner website, you will see they have a full collection of the bracelets, and you will find Omega's Speedmasters in there, that they've innovatively developed the bracelets for Speedmasters as well as to their black base. Now, so those watches, of course, on a totally different price tier than most of our Seiko 5s or Pro Specs. That is very obvious. But I think what needs to be also discussed is because the Forstner is a brand that traces all the way back to the 1920s, so almost 125 years of its own history, developing and innovating and pioneer the metal bracelet, the watch bracelet industry. It is important to say Seiko, although acting and performing on a different price tier on its Pro Specs and the Seiko 5 line, but you have to say that watch case and design such as this, that is truly inspired by the history book and the vintage models of the Seiko, and especially when we have a reissue as well as this one. So when Forstner was kind enough by sending me these bracelets, I was selecting just to determine which bracelets will actually fit the best to present the watch bracelets for its intended purposes. And when you have both the bracelets and watch and the watch inspired by the history book, I think you have a killer recipe here. Now, there's something really interesting about this bracelet that I want to mention here. Number one is this bracelet actually will fit any watches that have the lock width between 16 millimeters up to 20 millimeters. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 millimeter lock. So of course, if there's any other watches in my collection that you guys will think benefiting from matching up with the Komfit bracelet, please comment in the section below, and I'll surely to give it a crack. And also the end piece also, because the bracelets will come without a spring bar. So if you have a spring bar that up to about 1.8 millimeter thick, it will be perfectly fine. Of course, the fat spring bar, the fat bar is not going to be able to fit through the bracelets. But again, the Seiko 5 does not require, and you can't actually fit the fat spring bar into those Seiko 5s anyway. So again, I think this is a great matchup. The bracelet is very comfortable. If you look in a detailed fashion of how flexible those links are, it is actually quite extraordinary. This is make me feel like I'm wearing a piece of well engineered jewelry that really enhance the overall experience of the watch. And again, especially when it comes to a vintage inspired piece. And of course, because it is a mesh bracelet, it is a patented product. It is, again, a reissue of the old original Komfit bracelets. The operational side of things is very straightforward. You can change the direction, change the length of the bracelet just by moving this part here, and then you can lock it in without any tools required at all. And then the other part is it actually has a spring under here. Now, when you pull this mechanism, you will see this one actually opens it up to hook onto this bar here. So I'm going to show you how to put it on, and then we're going to talk about the on-wrist experiences. So again, very similar experiences. So if you guys are a metal bracelets fan, of course, mesh. I'm just going to put it on. Give you 1 second, guys. Okay. So when you put it on, you simply do it does take a little bit of getting used to it. There you go. So all you gotta do is, there you go. There you go. Okay, so again, that's the look of it. I think it's very classic, very stylish as well. And again, guys, if you have any other idea of the matching style for the watch, again, this can fit the watch between, you know, sort of 18 to 20 millimeters. If there's any other 20 millimeters that you have in mind to have this bracelet to play against, please make sure you join in the comment section below, and I'll give you a shout out for that matchup as well. So again, this is the Komfit mesh bracelet by Forstner. It is a great bracelet that match up extremely well to a vintage inspired piece, and I think it's truly doing the justice for this Seiko 5 reissue. That's it for today, guys. If there's any other questions about the Komfit bracelet, please chime in the comments below. If you're already familiar with the brand or you have experiences with the Komfit bracelets, also please share your thoughts and your experiences with the bracelet, so everyone will benefit from that. That's it, guys. I hope you have a great weekend coming up, and surely I'll see you guys very shortly in the next video. Bye bye, guys.